So this was the thing. They were all walking around saying, hands up, don't shoot, because that ties in with the Black Lives Matter, that you don't shoot unarmed black men, which was really about unborn black babies. But like, watch how they spin this.
Police department is outraged that members of the St. Louis Rams had the audacity to protest the Ferguson grand jury decision. Now, the members of the NFL team actually did a hands up, don't shoot protest. And, it got some media.
This fucking satanic bitch is all part of it, but, go on, Princess fucking Leia, whatever the fuck your name is.
Coverage, but now it's getting a lot more.
See him? See him? So you got 9 and you got your 11, okay? So I'm not saying 9/11 like isn't a disaster. It's the gateway, okay? So here, hands up, don't shoot.
Media coverage because St. Louis police officials are very, very angry that they did this.
They are, huh? Yeah, they look all broke up. Let's see, we got 3, we got 9. Let's see something. Yeah, hands up, don't shoot.
Very, very angry that they did this. Now, the SLPAOA is calling for the players involved to be disciplined and for the Rams and the NFL to deliver a very public apology. In fact, one of the business managers for the union says the following: I know that there are those that will say that these players are simply exercising their First Amendment rights. Well, I've got news for people who think that way. Cops have First Amendment rights too, and we plan to exercise ours. You guys get the gist of it. They're not liking it.
Well, here's my question. What does it mean when he says, I have news for you, we have First Amendment rights too? What is he threatening? What is he talking about?
I don't think people understand what the First Amendment means, okay? Yeah. So, some media coverage, but now it's getting very, very angry.
So hands up, don't shoot. Supposed to be about shooting down black men. And they had their hands up saying, don't shoot. And so they're supposed to be like saying, oh, we're doing this because we're supporting all of those black men that got shot. Let's see what the real story is here. Shall we look? Let's look. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. It's the same bullshit it always was. Okay? Here. It's the ka. The ka is the bull cow. Where do we see that? Uh-oh. It's those pesky fucks that keep fucking everything up. Okay? We know who. The pesky Jew. And I'm not talking about every Jew. I'm talking about the ones that have their Zionistic spirituality going. Power, strength, fertility. Action in the world, which is jihad. To create from consciousness, self, soul, spirit of who we are, aspiring, rising up to a higher consciousness. Well, I don't quite see it as that. Real spirituality is morality, your spirit, soul, blah, 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 blah. Is character and defined by what you do and what you know about reality and self-consciousness. You're behaving, reflecting who you are. Okay? Spirit life from the power of our hands and arms as actions and deeds. In other words, it's what I keep telling you guys, it's this. They're going around going, hands up, don't shoot. It's this. And no, just because it says power, energy, spirit, and life, that's a good thing. This is not good, because what they're doing is they're taking the idea, they lied to you what it means, they get you to feel sorry for it, the energy gets converted, however that works, and it gets focused, and things come into fruition. That's jihad. Just like Black Lives Matter. They make you think it's about innocent black men getting shots, when in actuality, it's unborn black babies that are being fucking killed because the mothers don't want to take responsibility for dropping their fucking drawers. Do you understand? Do you get this shit? How, when you think it's one thing, like people that are going around going, hands up, don't shoot, they honestly think that they're doing a good thing, but they're disguising evil as good? Does this make sense to you, so that you can understand, Alex Jones, so that you can understand that this really represents this? It's all about creating consciousness. That's what jihad is. It ain't a bunch of crazy fucking dune coons running around with swords cutting people's heads off. That's an aspect of it. because that's called fanaticism, because their thought is just killing. These motherfuckers are doing it in a more subtle way. At least you know the fucking crazy Arab is he's got one thing on his mind, he's killing you. These motherfuckers are trying to do it very cunningly and making you kill yourself because you join in with the Black Lives Matter, don't shoot, hands up, don't shoot. You see? See, they're making you, they're not killing you, they're teaching you how to kill yourself. And so once you understand that game, that's why I told you, listen to the catchphrases. Research that shit. Any of these movements are always bad. Always bad. Here, let me show you something else. When the herd is running towards a cliff, the one running in the opposite direction seems crazy. Okay, well, what's important here? The colors. Because we know that this is the whole Saturnian thing. Yet, it's telling you the truth. You see, and this is why I told you guys, when you see the masses moving, and you got to be careful with this Donald Trump thing, it's nice to think that there's a guy that's actually going to stand up. And I really honestly believe at this point, whatever that energy is a good thing. I got a feeling that that thing can go really bad if this Israeli shit gets out of hand. So my point is, as I've stated before, when you see the masses moving in a specific direction, run the other way. A lot of people move for Donald Trump. I know who he is. I know who he is. I've showed this to you guys before. Hang on. And whoever drew this has got it right. There he is there. I told you guys this before. That's Baal. But there's more than one Baal. The one that's dealing with all the shit and all of that crap is Baal Peor. That's a different character. Is a part of this character? I don't know. I can't say for sure. But I told you guys a long time ago that Donald Trump is Baal. And well, there he is. And there's your frog guy. So he don't look real happy in this picture. Whoever drew this knows exactly what the fuck it is. So do you understand? I'm very, very hopeful that this Trump thing pays out. Here's what it says biblically. That whoever this guy is, or whatever this thing is, it comes in and it brings peace and prosperity to the whole world. And the beast, which had suffered a deadly wound, survives, and the whole world wanders after it. This is what I would tell you this means. Donald Trump is the energy that's come into the world. It's represented as Baal. He comes into the United States. The United States is part of the beast system that was slain, but is now arisen from the dead, because the United States is pushing its way back up out of the grave to become an industrial, to be what it was, make America great again. Okay? But down the road, it all goes bad, just like it did with Hitler. I'm saying, right now, ride the fucking wave. There's nothing wrong with it, because we're not at a dangerous point with this shit. Okay? I know who this guy is. I told you guys this before. That's Baal. And that's a picture of Baal. Here. Let's see. Let me go grab a picture up from Wikipedia. And this is from Wikipedia. There he is right there. Okay, same thing. Same picture. They put Trump's face on there because they know. These fuckers know. I'm just telling you, at some point, you're going... I'm fairly sure, if I'm reading this correctly, and I believe that I am, that at some point you'll have to jump ship. But there's no point in making waves right at this point. I'm just telling you, this thing can go good or it can go bad. And I know the picture looks creepy, but I'm just telling you, I called this before and I was right. Because nobody would have drawn that picture if I was wrong. So the point of this is that you need to be aware, I think many of you are, that everything that they've given you, they said was good, was evil. Donald Trump might turn out to be the most evil fucker in the fucking planet or the history of the world. Because right now he seems to be one of the best guys that ever walked the planet. What I'm saying is be cautiously optimistic and know when to fucking bail. Interesting phrase, right? And know when to bail. Out, get off. I don't mean bail like in worship, okay? But even that, even in that, look at what the money situation. Remember they kept screaming in the United States, we want the bailout, we want the bailout. They wanted the bailout, huh? Okay, well, we'll see how this works out. Bail has always been talked of as bad. Well, now he's here. Maybe he's a good guy. I don't know. My point is that we have to be very careful the way that we view things so that we don't fall for the it looks good but it's really evil thing. Okay? And I'm telling you, you're being challenged on every fucking corner of your life, from your job to your friends, your family, your job, your work. So I'm not going to turn this into a big lecture. You get it. But you see how they take stuff. Black Lives Matter. They got the whole world convinced that the cops are running around shooting innocent black guys. It's about abortions. It has nothing to do with cops shooting it. It's shooting at black men. Hands up, don't shoot, which represented Black Lives Matter, which in essence is taking all of the evil, putting your hands up, and fucking funneling it into jihad. But they make you think, oh, this is a good thing, so I'm going to walk around with my hands up, muttering the words. Nobody here on my page is stupid. There's a lot of people that are naive because they don't know any better or they were never taught. So I really have about 47 people. I figured it out. I know a few people that wanted to donate and they couldn't, and that's fine. It was, nobody was ever demanded to, and the people that did, great, thank you very much. But the deal is that I really only have about 47, and really that's all I want. So it's kind of like a closed circuit now. I know the whole world has a right to know. I just don't have the gumption to tell them, or the time, or the energy. So my thoughts and my energy are going to be just on the 47 people that actually watch me. I'm no longer going to go to anybody new and no more of that. I'm done with it. We will continue on our own path together, and we'll keep discovering and looking at this stuff the best way that we can, and that's it. If you feel like talking to people about it, feel free to. I'm no longer going to. My focus is on my page and the people that I deal with on a daily basis on this page. That's it.